welcome to another episode of Mr. Badger Talks to Utter Scum. And I'm here with a very close friend of mine, the lovely Mr. Oswald Peterson. How are you, Oswald?
No, incorrect. You're
incorrect.
No, I'm not. I'm Eddie. I'm not as. I think there's.
You're not.
I'm Edy Hurst. Edy Hurst.
Edy
Hurst is me.
Edy
I'm not
Hurst.
Oswald. No, Hurst.
Where?
No,
and I'm not asking you to touch the doll because I've been involved in a few of them things. Where do you hurt, Eddie?
So where do we start? Hurt on the inside, deep down, the darkness there. Yeah. Stop. Get your head out the gutter. I'm talking about ennui.
Deep down in your
Existential dread.
Yeah. Existential dread. What's that?
It's like a new cereal. It's great. It's great. You gotta try it.
Dreaded wheat.
Yeah. That's it.
The cereal solely for Jamaicans.
It turns the milk a really like a dark black.
I was going to say, don't say chocolatey, because then that does become racist in Jamaican cereal. No.
You set it up and I was running and I just stopped.
So are we here to talk about existential dread today? Because what would you like to teach an old badger about?
In a way, I guess. I mean, I thought we could talk about social isolation, distancing. Keep it light, you know. Talk about not being able to contact people.
Oh, is that where like the police tell you've got to stay 20 meters away from the schools?
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
So I'm imagining you're an expert in this already.
Yeah, you can't teach me a fucking thing about that, mate. I tell you.
Well, what about we've got to stay at home now for a bit because of not for legal reasons anymore.
Because of the
maybe for you legal reasons too, but because of this virus that we've got.
What?
We've got a coronavirus. Have you heard COVID-19? So it's like this pandemic that's going around the world.
What?
A pandemic. It's like a epidemic, but for a pan.
Is that why you give pregnant women before they give birth?
Yeah. No. Epi. You give them the first bit of it. So you give them the... No, you don't give them that. They won't want that.
No.
Don't invite him.
He might want the... Well,
he might want to be there, but...
Yeah.
Let him
No, that's like that is the point of contact, isn't it? As soon as it comes out, that's a new level.
I thought, right, I'm stuck at home. I'll give Mr. Badger a call. I'll see how he's doing. I'll have a nice little chat. Yeah. And we're right on Epstein already.
Well, rather strangely, your wife is pregnant at the moment, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. I mean, I didn't tell you that, so I don't know how you know, but yeah, she is pregnant.
You've got windows, so...
Oh, God, I thought I'd covered them up. Oh, no. You leave one.
There's no hiding from Mr. Badger.
No, that's unfortunately I know that to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but with your isolation then and being locked away, are you currently locked away in a happy house?
Yeah, for now, I think. We've not lost our minds yet. I mean, we're getting there. It's all right. It's all right so far. I mean, we're both still at work. Our works haven't stopped completely. So that's okay. That's okay.
What do you do?
So I do the comedy, and I also work at a museum in the Greater Manchester area.
You work in a museum?
I know. Yeah.
I take it they've kept that open because no fucker ever goes there. I tell you, the only museum in the UK that probably still would be busy would be the National Toilet Paper Museum.
Absolutely, and they're going to have to look after their collections because fucking hell.
I was going to say, there's some like, that mummy had got shit on it before. Right?
Yeah. I just like, who thought that, like, how many people have diarrhea, like, on a 24-hour basis? Because I think this is the thing. I just think nobody realised how much people shit. This is my theory. It's like, it's not people panic buying. It's just people have finally been caught out for how much they actually use.
Yeah. Well, like, I'm all right, because there's a few stray dogs in the area, and I've got some peanut butter, so I'm safe.
That's perfect. That's perfect, mate. Is it not getting more messy as you're getting cleaner? Then?
No, if anything, I did used to have matted hair down there, and it's clean as a whistle now. Clean as a whistle.
Well, look, if there's one bit of good news, you need to get that to Good Morning Britain. You need to get that out there.
Oh, I'm banned from daytime TV after my incident with.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. What about Good Evening Britain? Would you be able to send it into them?
Who hosts Good Evening Britain?
I mean, I think I'm gonna say they just keep rolling for Holly Willoughby and Schofield, and they just don't tell them.
Holly Willoughby, I don't think I'm allowed near. And Schofield, I was all right until the announcement, and then I got banned.
Oh mate, I'm sorry. Because you and Scozza were good mates, weren't you?
Well, we were part of a select group of individuals, a ring, if you will.
Oh, I wish I had not pulled this thread.
And then basically he came out with, I think the newspapers were threatening him with, so he came out as gay, because as you all know, you can't have a go at a gay man for anything, because then you're a homophobe.
Sure, yeah, I get that. Makes sense.
This is it, yeah. So this is it now. You've never heard of a gay paedophile?
I don't know. I feel like in the media conversation, I think they just stop at paedophile, don't they? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's at that point.
I think Kevin Spacey is the exception to the rule.
Yeah. And what's worse is that he thought that was going to be like his get out of jail card, and it really did not work.
No, but I'm gay.
Mate, that's not all right, mate. You kind of now it feels like you're being homophobic too. I don't understand how you, as a gay person, have managed to be homophobic, but you've done it.
This is I know breaking the fourth wall here, but quite a few of my gay friends have told me that is some of the elderly straight people's view of gay people, is that automatically they assume that if you're a gay man, you probably want to have sex with children, which is a weird leap to make. Yeah, it's so strange. Yeah. Really? Is that? How do you get that link? So, no, I like cocks in bums. That's not cocks in babies. There's a big difference.
It's such a backwards point, but it's like that. It's that back in the day when anything that wasn't the sexual norm was like, oh, pervert. You've got to be. It's a pervert. Like, and just the pervert was the whole thing. Like, anything unusual was pervert, and you probably did it all.
Yeah. And bizarrely, normally the people shouting that sort of stuff are the repressed weirdos that want to do all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're the ones that just don't want to be caught.
Well, I remember back in the day, I was the one holding the placards, you know.
And that was your problem. You were honest.
Yeah, so we should be allowed to do what we want.
You know what? Fair's fair. You should not be allowed to do that.
Why not? I'm not hurting anybody.
No, you are. You are hurting people.
No, because I used to go for the quadriplegics, and they had no feeling from the neck down. So. You can do what you want to them. Half the time, they don't even know. Give them a tablet, off you go, innit?
Oh, God, I feel sick. I'm going to vomit.
I didn't do it to you. Me and Jimmy were always in the hospitals.
Jesus Christ. At least... no. Okay.
So, isolation. So I take it this is a big hot potato at the moment because of what did you call it? The coronavirus.
Yeah. The corona, the old corona. That's what they'll look at it back at. So people are recommended to stay indoors when you can. Not do non-essential travel. Avoid that. Keep washing your hands or start washing your hands. I mean, I don't want to assume what your regime is.
I don't really wash. I don't have a bath or a shower or anything. So I just I'll piss on them because piss is sterile, isn't it?
That's true. It is sterile. See, I don't know whether you should just crack on as is then, because the thing is, if you have a really like, I feel like with Keith Richards, he can't get clean at this point because he will die if he does that. So he has to crack on with what he's got. So if you clean now, maybe that's going to be like that's going to let the avalanche go.
Like when Bruce Lee took a paracetamol and exploded.
Absolutely. We all remember that.
Yeah. That was that ending scene in The Crow, because it was a tribute to Bruce Lee, wasn't it? Oh, dear. I don't know. I'm on prescription drugs at the moment. I can't quite remember what film's what. That was called Dragon, wasn't it?
Enter the Dragon was Bruce Lee, wasn't it? Was it?
I think they did a film though called Dragon, and it was the story of Bruce Lee, where he fought a giant like samurai warrior at the end for some reason, and then the samurai gave him a paracetamol and he exploded. That's what I remember.
Sounds like something I'd write. That sounds like a perfect script. Like I can't see anything wrong with that.
You are what we'd call, this is coming from me, you are what we'd call an obscure comedian.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, I know, like, I kind of feel like I try really, like, sometimes I think, like, I'm trying too hard to make sense. And then...
Someone should tell your act, because
I know.
You made me put 3D glasses on so I could have an indoor fireworks show.
Well, yeah, but I think like that. Oh, people know what fireworks are. That's fine. We can go with that. It's just like I don't know. Like I find it weird. The things that I worry about is like, oh, how someone will get that, and then it's like, mate, you've got to. You're doing a version of War of the Worlds, which is a version of a version of a version. What? It's not accessible. Why?
Can I just ask, do you think isolating yourself indoors is going to affect your mind in any way?
I mean, I think it's a hell of a time for me to have reduced the amount of antidepressants I'm taking. Is what I would like. I mean, I felt like last week I was like, oh right, I think I'm quite situationally in a much better place than I was. I feel like the support I'm getting is decent. Let's roll off the antidepressants a bit, and then now they're like, oh no, you can't leave the house. And
just sit there with your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, the only advantage is that hopefully, as we all as a nation run out of prescriptions, I will have actually weaned myself gradually off it now. So who knows? Because fucking hell, I mean, what a time to be alive.
It's a fantastic. But for me, it's fantastic because, as I said, number one, you've got children that aren't allowed in schools and parents to go to work. So you've got kids roaming the streets that probably entertaining. So it's good for me.
Yeah. And now that the live entertainment circuit's gone as well, like, everybody who went on the way up and left you behind, now they're getting their comeuppance.
Yeah, fuck them.
Exactly.
Fuck 'em. I've got my caravan. I don't care if they're out on the streets. Bollocks to them.
There were Schofield will be there with a tin cup, wandering around.
If there's any comedians out there that I've worked with and they're struggling, fuck you.
Kind words. This needs to go in the press release we send out.
I've got 7 tins of corned beef. I'm all right.
Jesus Christ! You stockpiled them, haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I did have 45, but I was hungry yesterday. So.
Oh right. Oh God. So how long is 9 going to last you?
It was 7. Well,
2 have gone in the time being.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you had dog food around your mouth, but it's just corn. It's corned beef.
It's corned beef.
All right, sorry.
What is corned beef?
It's I don't know. What is it?
I don't know because I don't think there's beef. It doesn't taste like beef, and it doesn't taste like corn.
So it's neither of them, but somehow it uses both of them. It uses their technology, all the power of a cow with all the strength of corn. That's what their slogan should be, and I'll go to the mat for that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's have a little bit of a break, and we can research what corned beef is, and we'll come back for part 2. So we're back for part 2 of Mr. Badger Talks to Utter Scum, and I'm here with Oswald Patterson.
And not Oswald Patterson. It's Edy Hurst.
Why did you say your name was Oswald?
I didn't. You called me up and said you were with Oswald, and I'm not Oswald. I'm not any Oswald. I'm not even the Patterson Oswald.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
I think it's the drugs. I think that they confused me.
Look, we all make mistakes.
I know. I've made a few. Yeah. But we made a mistake before by saying that corned beef wasn't even beef. It turns out. What is corned beef again?
Oh, let me. It is. It is a salt-cured brisket of beef. The term comes from the treatment of the meat with large-grained rock salt, also called corns of salt.
Corns of salt.
Yeah.
Do you treat your meat?
Yeah. Take it out for a nice date. Take it to the pub maybe. Let it have whatever it wants, except for cocktails, because most pubs will they do that thing where they don't really make cocktails, so they will put the drinks in separately on the tab so that it's really expensive. And it's like I don't want to be a dick about it, but if I'm taking you out and you're ordering a cocktail at a pub, let's just go to a bar that does cocktails. Why are you making it an issue? You know? But other than that, yeah, treat my meat.
Stop fucking shouting about the cocktails, innit? Yeah.
I just feel like I've taken you, a brisket of beef, out for a delightful evening, and you've thrown it in my face.
If you take a brisket of beef out for a cocktail, do you then demand sex?
It depends. No. Straight up, no.
You wouldn't fuck a brisket of beef for a cocktail.
You know what? I'm willing to go out to the public and say that. No, I will not.
On Mr. Badger Talks to Scum, we ask the big questions.
Yeah,
so
I think we found the hill I'm willing to die on, and that's the one.
So you would say that this self-isolation is not affecting your mind in any way?
No, more than usual. No more. I mean, it's still early days. I think I'm only on second day now, second or third of official proper isolation. So,
do you know anybody that's had this? What is it? Mad cow disease? What is it called?
It's good as it's coronavirus or COVID-19. I think is its cool name.
With the first 18 sort of trial runs.
Yeah.
One, they went, we'll release that one.
It's like the Fast and Furious series. So the first one was kind of popular. Now it's Helen Mirren's in it. It's gone feral. Absolutely.
Although Paul Walker did not die of it.
No, actually, yeah, he's not even in this series. He's not in this arc. So, there is that Fast and Furious has over it. So,
yeah,
Fast and Furious is finally better than something, and that is COVID-19.
Oh dear. So, where did it come from? Because it must have originated somewhere.
Yeah, Look, I'm going to tell you where it started, and I want you to behave in your reaction. Okay?
I'm a good boy. I've never done anything bad in my life.
Right, it started in the Wuhan province of China.
Dirty bastard!
Oh, come on!
Dirty.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
They eat rats.
Well, actually, you're not going to believe this. That's one of the theories as to why they think it might have happened.
Yeah. My last episode I did was with a comedian called Tommy Wager. And he was talking about freeganism, which is where you eat out of bins. And that's basically what the Chinese do.
Well, I don't know. I just think they have a different culture. Oh, but is it hot in here? It feels very hot in this room. I feel.
They only have one child.
It's not so great. It's anymore.
They only have one child. So normally they're if they have a girl, they chuck the girl baby away. They have the one-child policy, don't they?
I really regret walking down this avenue.
Do you think it started when somebody cooked and ate a baby?
I mean, personally, no. I don't think that happened.
Why are you shaking your head in a yes motion?
I think it's my neck is actually just spiraling out of control. This is more a real than a yes or a no.
So would you say it's bad to eat a baby?
Yeah. Again, yeah, definitely.
Even a fat baby.
I was going to say especially, but actually, I think just even one. Yeah, I'll go for even one.
what if it was like covered in peppercorn sauce?
I mean, it'd still be bad to eat it.
That'd be better though.
I mean,
would you rather eat a skinny little baby or a big fat baby covered in peppercorn sauce?
I'd rather not eat the baby. I'll go into the bin rather than eat the baby.
But what if the bin's just full of other babies?
Oh God, this is where
that
have we
baby's
gone?
died for nothing. At least give it a decent life, you know. Make it have a purpose. Eat the fucking baby.
As a father to be, I'm doing cartwheels right now. This is not.
Is your wife Chinese?
No, she's not.
Oh, you're all right then.
No. So how they think it happened is from. Look at this. This is a real parallel turn. How they think it happened was bats. I think the theory is, or something like that. People eating bats.
Bats ate Chinese babies.
No. Chinese babies ate bats.
Chinese babies ate bats.
Yeah. That's how they think it happened.
Dirty bastards. Send them back. That's what I say.
What? No, I don't think. Where would you send? What? Send them to where?
Well, I hate the zoo for a start.
Well, not all bats should go to the zoo.
Eh?
Not all bats should go to the zoo. You know, you need some out in the wild.
No, the Chinese babies. They shouldn't be in the zoo eating the bats.
Well, no, I don't think they were in the zoo eating the bats. I mean, if anything, that's the least likely place you're going to get to eat a bat, innit?
I don't know. Have you ever been in a battery? They'll fly straight past your face.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not the easiest place to eat a bat.
I'm just saying Chinese people can't catch a bat.
I'm not so... Well, no, I think they probably can, to be fair. I think anyone
racist.
Can. Oh, Jesus. So they think it was bats or pangolins. Have you ever seen a pangolin?
Is that like one of them things that does tap dancing?
No. No.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Pangolin.
The thing that fought Batman.
Oh, no. That's a penguin.
Oh. What's a pangolin then?
So pangolin's like a penguin mixed with... It's like... Take a penguin, right? Okay. So you got a penguin.
Eat it.
No, stop eating the animals I send to you. This is... I thought, I'll send Mr. Badger some pets as like a little keep him engaged, keep him seeing people, socially active, and you keep eating them every time.
Snacks.
No, bats, not snacks.
Yeah.
Bats aren't snacks.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They are because they're not very filling, are they? You've got to have at least 4 before before it even touches the bottom. And I go straight through the bottom as well. That's my point of entry on a bat.
That's where the meat is.
Yeah.
Through the bottom. You can get big bats though, like Rodriguez bat is big bastard. He's like a meat.
Does he not mind? Or?
No, he loves it. He loves it. Yeah.
So Rodrigo likes you to eat his bat from the bottom.
Yeah, that's the only way he lets you do it. Fact.
Yeah.
Bat fact.
Bat fact. Bat fact number 1.
Yeah.
It's probably the only bat fact.
Potentially. Yeah. Oh, no, we've had 2. We've had the one about them being in zoos. Bats are in zoos. Fact.
And corned beef is bats that have been beaten to death with salt.
No. It's beef that's been
beaten to death with a bat.
Yeah. No. There's no bat in corned beef.
No bat in corned beef.
There's no bat in corned beef. If you take the bat out of corned beef, you've just got corned beef. There's the A and the T are not in there. So
maybe you do get bat in corned beef if you go to one of those Chinese supermarkets. Because you get cat in a stir fry, don't you?
What?
Let's move on. So we've talked about corned beef. Weirdly, we've talked about bats. We've talked about Batman fighting the Penguin. Is there anything else that's happened since you've been isolated after contracting COVID-19?
I've not got. The reason I'm isolating is to not get it.
You're isolating to not get COVID-19.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But surely, if you isolate and then you come outside and people do have it, you will then catch it. Whereas if you get it to begin with and then isolate, you'll be okay when you come out.
Well, actually, they don't know if that's how it works yet. Like, if once you've got the virus, you get the immunity. So you could actually go out, get it, and be like, oh, I've got it now, I'm fine, and then get it again.
You can double get coronavirus.
Yeah, you can get got.
You can get got.
You can get got. That's the thing.
Oh, shit.
I feel like I thought, oh, when you asked me what subject to do, I thought, oh, I'll do like social distancing and isolation, whilst I have little to no actual useful knowledge to provide for any of this. Like, oh, do you think maybe you could get an immunity for it? Oh, I don't know, mate. You might not. Like, do you have any proof? Nah, neither way. I've got nothing.
I've got Google.
I'm just staying at home because I quite like my house. Like,
It's all right,
yeah, I'm all for it. It's fine.
Behind you, I can see. Is that a printer?
Yeah, it's a very big printer.
Very big. What have you been printing? Oh, there we go. What have you been printing?
On that, nothing, because it uses the ink on it's too expensive. I got it. I used to do like greetings cards and stuff. And so I used that to print stuff off because it was like higher quality. But now I've just got it and it's too expensive to use.
That's a shame, because right now you could make a killing, couldn't you? So sorry your nan's dead of this weird Chinese bug.
I know. This is if I'd had more nous about me, I would have really been able to nip this curb.
Yeah. Thinking of you in these testing times. Love, Grandad.
Oh God, Grandad. I like that.
Grandad.
Yeah. Well, if you design the cards, send them over. I'll print them off.
Oh, I can't draw, and I'm not allowed to post anything. I'm not allowed to email anything. I've got the police watching every single move I do.
As they should be. As they should be.
You're saying this, and you're the one who's eating fat Chinese babies.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You tried to get me to eat one with peppercorn sauce, and I said no, thanks. I said no, but I was very polite about it.
You were dribbling. That's all I know, and not from your mouth. That's a bad sign. If you're dribbling that much from that orifice, it's a surefire sign that you want to eat an overweight Chinese baby.
It could. Maybe I've got the virus. Maybe this is it. Maybe that's
is that what coronavirus does?
Sure.
You get coronavirus from eating a bat, and once you have it, it makes you want to eat a baby.
I mean, I am at no point a expert on this, but I'm gonna say yes.
Yes. Well, thank you, Dr. Hurst. It's been
no, do not use. I can't use that qualification anymore.
Not after,
especially not now.
Not after your good friend Mr. Shipman was stripped of his title. It's
yeah. It was just a domino effect from then on.
Yeah. Well, and strangely, you got a lot of dominoes off the old people who left them in their wills, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know why they gave me them, because that's not what I was gunning for, but there you go.
I think it was just part of the package, wasn't it? You know, you got the house clearance, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's been nice chatting to you, Oswald, and I'm hoping we both learnt some stuff today. I've learnt about corned beef. You've learnt that you want to eat fat Chinese babies.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to forget this soon. They don't make water hot enough.
No, even if you bore your eyeballs out, it will still be in your mind's eye.
The dread, and that is what makes existential dread. There we go. Look at that. What a beautiful little arc.
Well, thank you. I thought it had a loose-fitting top, but it's nice that you've noticed. It's been lovely having you on. I do hope you cope well with the isolation. Yeah, I do hope your antidepressants don't fully run out, because I don't want to eat your baby, but I will if you ask me to.
Okay, I'll make a note now. Don't ask Mr. Badger to eat my baby, just in case, because I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
Who knows? You know, it could get to the point where I'm the only person who's got a toilet roll. You're desperate, and I've got one of those Amazon gift wish cards.
It's a real Sophie's choice.
So Eddie's choice. So no, it's been lovely having you on.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Mr. Badger.
Good night, Eddie.
Good night.
Can I have a kiss?
No.